Well, after 11 seasons in the NFL, Derek Carr decides to hang up the cleats. He is done. He is no longer a player in the National Football League. Kind of came as a little bit of a surprise, the whole shoulder thing. We knew about it. We didn't probably think it was this serious. But I will say he's made a whole heck of a lot of money in the NFL. And honestly, if I was him, he did things the right way, how he exited. And two, he's set for life. And three, hey, if you got shoulder pain and it's not going to get fixed and it's just going to keep getting worse if you keep, throwing the ball every Sunday, that kind of wears on your shoulder a little bit. So I've heard. Why not? Why not call it quits? I'm not mad about it. It's not like he was lighting the world on fire or that he really ever did. But he was a good dude. I really like Derek Carr, especially off the field. I think he's going to do great things. How did this hit you when you heard the news?
Yeah, so surprised but not shocked. It's like no one really knew what to make of the whole shoulder thing. There was a period of time. Remember, a lot of people wondered if it was fake, if they were just saying that because they were having contract issues or
seems to be real.
Yeah, seems to be real. Or the Saints dealing with the cap, but
or he's really getting us good on this one.
Yeah, he gave money back to really pull this one out. So
yeah, $30 million.
No, it's interesting.
Hey, that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
He gave back more than we'll probably ever see.
Oh,
combined, maybe.
But it put together both of our lineages. I don't think we've ever seen that much money. So, that's really when guys retire. You're supposed to it's a moment where you talk about and celebrate the things they did, and that's fair. I'm not going to sit here and criticize Derek Carr, but when you look, he was the 16th highest paid player in NFL history at the end of this season. Over $200 million in career earnings over an 11-year career, 9 with the Raiders and then with the Saints. Like you said, made a ton of money. And really, he's an interesting case study because when you look at him, he is like the perennial good enough quarterback. And really being at the Raiders, he served as like giving the Raiders, just having a stable QB position for all those years at the Raiders. Yeah, they only made it to the playoffs once. He only played in one playoff game. Never really could elevate his game to that next level needed, but he was a consistent, solid regular season starter who had the Raiders, in a lot of games. And there's a lot of, it's easy to be like, yeah, he didn't have, a crazy career. There's a lot of franchises that would kill for that. You know what I mean? The Giants would love to have someone right now. If Jackson Dart had Derek Carr's career, they would sign up for that in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Because if you could put a good enough team around him, hopefully it can elevate. But I wish him the best because he did seem like a good guy. Seemed like everybody really liked him. He, was a big impact basically in the league as long as we've been watching it. So I wish him the best. Interesting. Just proves you can make your money. If you can be a solid, reliable starter as a quarterback, even if you're not elite, you're going to make a ton of money, a ton of cash.
So much. Truckloads, actually.
It's interesting to think how this affects the Saints. Obviously, it's good because he was deteriorating last year, right? Even before the injury, it was clear it was on the decline. The end was coming because he's had a long career. Now they drafted the Louisville guy, Tyler Shook, however you want to say his name. They've got Spencer Rattler, I think, still there, who we know is not a starting quarterback. So rough quarterback room. The only silver lining I see for the Saints is maybe this forces them to just finally address the cap situation. As long as we've been doing Sports Bluff, going back 2 or 3 years ago when we started the audio only podcast, we were talking about the Saints kicking the can down the road with the salary cap. This helps them.
Still rolling.
It's still rolling. Yeah. This helps a little bit, but hopefully this leads them to address it and just, really commit to the rebuild. You've got Kellen Moore there. You hope that Tyler Shook is a good quarterback because that has to be addressed really, really fast because that division, the NFC South, could be taken if you could just get solid quarterback play. Well, it'll be interesting to see how they handle it.